Hey Betta babes, what's up? It's AXOLOTL and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are doing something really exciting because I'm going to be showing you today all of my pets. Yes, literally all of my pets in one video. I did a video like this about 11 months ago, so very close to a year, and I figured it's time to do it again. Like, hello, there's been changes, new pets have been added. Unfortunately, pets have passed away, and I thought it would be a good idea to update you guys on literally everything regarding all my pets. So before we get into the video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification down below. It would mean the world to me if you would come join the family. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start the video. All right guys, so the first pet that I'm gonna be showing you, excuse me sir, okay, is this little guy right here. This is Wally, my Yorkie. I know you guys, if you are not new to my channel, if you have been a regular here, you probably know who this little guy is. He has a really butchered up haircut right now, bless his heart, but this is my Yorkie. Now, he is more of a family dog, so more of both my mom and my dad and my dog, but I definitely still obviously claim him as mine because he is part of mine. So I love him very, very much. I've had him for such a long time. I've literally had him since the summer before I went into 5th grade. So I'm about to be 23 next month, and so I've had him for quite a long time. He's an old fellow. He's obviously a really small little pup. I still call him a pup, but he's a very small fellow, and I adore him. He's been there with me through a big portion of my life, and he is a good cuddler. He cuddles with me. He knows I don't put up with any nonsense. He tests my mom out all the time, so he can be a sassy little sucker, but with me, he knows he can't get by with things, and we have that connection where we have that mutual respect for each other, and we cuddle. That's our thing. So this is my Yorkshire Terrier, or Yorkie, Wally, and I do spell his name quite interesting because like I said, I was a little girl when we got him, so his name is spelled W-A-L-E-E, Wally. Alrighty, I am out of breath. It's hard on me to get up and pop back down. I'm not in shape. But with that being said, my next pet that I'm so excited to show you guys is this beautiful girl right here, who I can already tell is so mad at me. But this, you guys, is Rose. Rose is my Himalayan, purebred Himalayan cat. She's so beautiful. She's a big girl, kind of holding her up here so you guys can see all of the fluff. She's a very fluffy lady, and I love her with every ounce of my being. She is my angel. She's solely my baby. I literally got a job when I was 16 just to work to pay for her. Basically, I have wanted a cat like her, a big fluffy sister. You daggum. She just hissed at me. What the heck? Anyway, I have wanted a cat like her ever since I was a little bitty girl. Never got to have one, never got around to having one, and when I was 16, I was finally allowed to have one, so I went searching everywhere. I found her from a breeder, and the rest was history. Like I said, I got a job just to pay for her, and I've had her ever since I was 16, so she has been there for me through some of the hardest times in my life. She has so much personality. She genuinely thinks I'm her birth mother. She follows me around everywhere, gets sad when I leave. She's also very protective over me, and we just have a really great relationship with each other. And although she doesn't like to be cuddled and held, which really hurts my soul, she still loves me, and I definitely know that. So I love her. She is the face of my business, Rose and Quartz. If you guys didn't know, I do have my own, of course, crystal wrapping business where I wrap crystal pendants, and she's the mascot of my business because I always said if I had like any type of boutique-y type of business for anything, that I really wanted to have her name in it. So that's that. I don't know what she's over there doing something right now. Rose, really, get out. You're done. So she's the face of my business, and I love her with all of my being. She's literally my cat soulmate, and yeah, and I'm so blessed to have her. Oh, and before we move on, I will say too, I have a tattoo on my wrist of a rose. Super simple, just a little black outline, and it is obviously for her because her name is Rose. So that's that. Okie dokie everybody, so this next pet that I'm gonna show you is my gorgeous MAC Snow leopard gecko, Dahlia. Now, Dahlia is a girl that many of you guys absolutely love. She's very, very popular here on my channel. I've had her since April of 2018. And she is such a good size now. I believe she's honestly grown quite a bit more since the last video that I made of all my pets. Like, her tail has definitely grown. She's grown in body size and everything as well. Let's see if she'll get off here of my hand so you guys can see her body a little better. There we go. She has such beautiful coloring. I feel like I just honestly adore her pattern, and leopard geckos are genuinely my favorite reptile. I love them to pieces. All the different morphs you have to choose from are so stunning, I feel like, and I am honestly just so in love with Dahlia. I just love her colors, her pattern, everything about her. She's my most docile leopard gecko. She's so sweet and she just literally chills. Although she is the most docile, she did bite me the other day with one of her feedings. She had mistaken my finger for a worm, which is the first time anything like that has ever happened with one of my leopard geckos, and I literally had a hard time getting her off because she just latched on. But other than that, she is very docile and so sweet, and I do love her to pieces. She is named after the famous case, the Black Dahlia, which I do have a true crime video up on this channel with this girl right here. Oh, I didn't mean to boop you, I'm sorry. But with this girl right here up on my channel. So, but yeah, this is my first leopard gecko, Miss Dahlia. Okay, you guys, and now I give you Davis. This is Davis, my male leopard gecko. So I do have Dahlia, my female, and Davis, my male. He is definitely the opposite of Dahlia. This guy is the spazziest spaz I've ever seen in my whole entire life. When I first got him, I literally thought that he was going to be super sweet and docile like Dahlia, but he has proved to not be. But it honestly cracks me up. His personality is hilarious, and I definitely do adore him, even though he is crazy. He is a raptor as well, so his eyes are red, which is a really cool aspect of him, if you can kind of tell. But yeah, he is a lot more sporadic and spazzy than Dahlia, but once you pick him up and have him, as you can tell, he's quite calm. And his pattern is definitely a lot different from Dahlia, and I really enjoy the differentiation between the two. I think they're both beautiful in their own way, but he is pretty calm right now, which I find to be very interesting. But I haven't even had him for a year yet, so there is a bit of an age gap between him and Dahlia. And at feeding time, he is a savage when it comes to getting fed. Dahlia is really calm, but like with him, like I said, with his personality anyway, he goes absolutely crazy. But I really enjoy his crazy personality. It makes everything interesting. But anyway, this is Davis, my other leopard gecko. Okay guys, and while we are on the subject of geckos, you guys, this is Cappuccino. Cappuccino is my little crested gecko. He is so tiny and so precious, but also so jumpy. So I have to be very careful with him, because of course, if you weren't aware, crested geckos like to jump, and he is definitely a jumpy fellow, but he's so precious and so cute. I am still amazed that I have him. I say this every time, but the fact that they are these little jumpy creatures that feel like velvet just melts my heart, and it's, I don't know, they're just awesome creatures. And his name is Cappuccino after my literal obsession and love for coffee. I'm sure you guys know that by now, and I just thought it fit him because, I mean, his colors just literally remind me of a coffee drink, whether it's cappuccino. I had thought about naming him macchiato, just all that pretty brown colorage. He is honestly so stunning, and I'm obsessed with him. He's like a little mini alligator looking thing. I mean, he's like a little mini, I don't even know what. Like, I just honestly don't even know what to compare him to, because he is just so interesting and unique, and I'm obsessed with him in general and this whole entire species. I just find them to be quite magical, to be honest, and I have had him for less than a year as well, so he's quite new, and I absolutely adore him. But this is my little crested gecko, Cappuccino. But yeah, this is my little crested gecko, Cappuccino. He's so cute and it's literally so tiny. Look guys, it's a rat. Okay, you guys, this is my little old man Remy. The fart is losing hair, bless his little heart. He's an old man though. He is an old man though, so that is something that is to be expected. This little guy is over 2 years old now at this point, and he is unfortunately my only little rat left. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but of course I've talked about how his brother Raisin passed away in December, and then this is a very, very new thing and something very unfortunate for me to have to announce. And if you have not seen my video over it, then unfortunately I suggest you go watch it. But Clove, my little soulmate and a rat, passed away 4 days ago. So Remy is the only rat left. Just gonna flip the camera on me really fast to say that unfortunately Remy is the only rat left. It literally happened 4 days ago, so don't come for me and say that I keep a single rat by itself, because I don't. But he is the only rat left, and he is over lifespan. So I'm already trying to prepare myself, because you know, I don't really know how much longer he will be, but right now he is doing really good. He is healthy, knock on wood, and it's just weird and really, really sad, because when I did watch over my last All My Pets video, I had all my ratties, and just within this past few months, I've lost 2. But there is Remy, and he is my Dumbo Rex rat. So he's got the cute little Dumbo ears, and his fur is the Rex, so it's like a little bit more fuzzy and all that kind of good stuff. But he is doing good, so I'm at least thankful for that. Okay guys, and for the next pet, it is the queen herself, Tilly the axolotl. So this is Tilly, my leucistic axolotl. She is a beautiful big chunk of a girl, and I do want to just state really fast that she is not overfed. I do not support obese animals. She is just a good size, and no, she is not stressed out. Her gills are nice and extra long and fluffy, so yeah, they curve over a little bit, but I can assure you from me talking to her breeder and different axolotl owners, she is healthy. So sometime in one of my biggest videos here on my channel, my axolotl unboxing, I get a lot of trolley like people who go off on me sometimes, like, oh, she's not healthy, but basically she is, y'all. So don't come for me. It's not like I get them all the time, but basically I just wanted to address, I promise she is fine and healthy, and I am obsessed with Tilly. I will say it, I've said it before, I will say it again, axolotls are one of the best pets to own. They're amazing, and I truly recommend axolotls for anyone who has ever considered wanting to own one, because in my opinion, they are quite easy to take care of, and they are so beautiful and just honestly majestic creatures that it's kind of just interesting to me that they even exist. Because, like, look at that face. Look at her. How does she even exist, you know? And anyway, I absolutely love her with all my heart. I'm so thankful for her, and I have enjoyed every single bit of owning her. Of course, I got her in December of 2018. I unboxed her on my channel and set up her tank on my channel, and I do have multiple videos up about her, so you could definitely go check them out. But I do love axolotls. They're amazing creatures, and I could not recommend them enough. Tilly is one of you guys' favorite here on my channel, which makes me happy too, and I just absolutely love her. Alright you guys, and y'all know I am the Betta queen, so here we are at Pennywise's tank. Pennywise is my Nemo Half Moon Koi Betta, and he is the father to over 53 Bettas. He was the father of my, not my last spawn, but my spawn before that, and I'm trying to figure out where he's at. He is getting older, and he's healthy. Oh, he's hiding. Really? He is healthy, but he is getting older, so he's a lot more slower these days, but that's nothing to be upset or concerned about. He's just getting a little older, but he's hiding. So let me just pause a second until he, you know, comes around so you guys can see him. He's literally hiding. So you can somewhat see back there, like I said, he's a Nemo Koi. He's named after Pennywise the clown from It, because I thought with his colors and patterns he looked like a bright clown, and the It movies are my favorite horror movies for sure, and I just thought the name fit. And he is a beautiful fish. You guys love him so much, and so do I. He was a really good father to all of his babies, and he's a really gorgeous fish to own. Super smart, and I love him to pieces. He's still hiding back there though. Sir, you've never been so hidey in all your life. Excuse me. See, he's facing the camera now, but still he's so far away. Pennywise. Look at his face though. Is he not adorable? He looks like a little grumpy man. He's so beautiful. Let me see if I can get a side view. It's dark that way. Pennywise. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to insert a picture of him here since he literally is protesting and refusing to move. As you can see, he's very beautiful. All right guys, and in this tank, I'm just gonna give a brief mention to Mr. Amano, my literal insane Amano shrimp that I've had for such a long time, and he's doing amazing, knock on wood. He is literally the longest ever living shrimp that I've owned, but he hides so well, and he's always hidden, literally always hidden. But he lives in this tank pretty much all by himself, and I just don't know where he's at. And he's a spaz too. Like, when he knows I'm around, he'll go running like crazy. But he's in here, I promise. He's not dead. He just is really good at hiding, and I don't know how, but yeah. All right guys, and for another betta fish, I have the beautiful Shakespeare, who is the father to my most recent betta spawn, the ones that are growing up in the grow out tank right now that I'm making all the good betta breeding diary videos over. But this is my super gold plakat, and he is a father to around 16, 17 babies. So a small spawn for me, but he is so stunning. I love the gold look, and he has a beautiful like pinky metallic hue when he swims. So he's definitely a beautiful fish. He is in this 5-gallon here in my room that Shane used to live in, but he passed away from old age, of course, a while ago. But now Mr. Shakespeare is living in it. Of course, I named him after William Shakespeare because I am a lover of British literature and American literature, and so I decided to name him after William Shakespeare, and he is thriving in this tank. I was trying to breed him again with Raven, who I'm about to show you in a minute, but you could tell that he was really sad and upset in the breeding tank, and I did not want him to get sick, and I didn't want him to be any kind of upset, you know, or anything like that. So I went ahead and moved him into the 5-gallon, and he is thriving in here, y'all. So he's doing great, but like I said, this is Shakespeare, my super gold plakat male. Okay guys, and here is Miss Raven. Raven is in this 10-gallon community tank in my kitchen that's kind of went to pots. Lord, we have always gotten fish from the pet store, just a chain pet store, you know, to put in the tank, and so a lot of them have died, so we really need to restock it because there's not enough of the different types of fish in here that are supposed to go together. But Raven is in here, and she is literally thriving. Female bettas can go really well in community tank settings, so she's doing really good in here. And I'm sorry for that glare, by the way. I'm so sorry about that, but she's doing good. And I still do have the 2 Danios and Tetra in here, but like I said, we need to have more fish because the other ones have just recently, you know, passed away because they're chain pet store fish that really don't last that long, to be completely honest. We just don't have the best of luck with them, but these guys have lasted, you know, obviously for a while, and they live in perfect harmony with my girl Raven, who is named after Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, so another literature name there. And I just thought the name fit her perfectly, and she is a super black plakat. So that is Raven. And finally, you guys, I'm so happy to be able to show you my baby bettas. So these guys right here are almost 2-month-old baby bettas. They're still 1 month old, but here in a few days they will be at that 2-month mark. Oh my goodness, you guys, they are getting so big so fast. But these are the babies of the 2 previous betta fish that I showed you, Raven and Shakespeare. These are their beginner colors, so they're not actually going to look like this as adults, but of course this is just what they're looking like right now. But they are so beautiful nonetheless, getting big. and I'm just absolutely obsessed with them. Like I said, there is around 17 of these guys, and they are thriving and doing well. They just got a water change. Of course, you have to do water changes every day to every other day with these guys, but they literally just got one, and they're hanging out and chilling, and I absolutely adore watching them grow up. It's something that makes me so happy. Obviously, you know, I love breeding my bettas. It's one of the best things I've ever done in my life, and I am just honestly so blessed to have these guys and to be able to breed bettas like I do. And look how gorgeous they are. Like, look at that metallic flecks, like on that one right there. They all have a beautiful metallic flecks, and I honestly just can't wait to see what their in color results are going to be like. But these are my baby bettas, so if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe so you can see these guys grow up, and all my other spawns for that matter. But yeah, here are my 17 baby bettas. Alright guys, and of course this is Clark, who is right up by the camera. But this is my Australian puppy. He is a mini Aussie. Oh my lord, Clark. He is literally right up all in my face. Oh my goodness, Clark. Yeah, but he is still a puppy, as you can see, a very energetic puppy. And this is mine and my husband's dog together, who is at our apartment. So that's why this footage is, oh my gosh, that's why this footage is in a whole new place. His birthday is October 21st, and I love him so much. Of course, like I said, he's at our apartment because this is mine and my husband's dog. But his name is Clark, and he is a Blue Merrill Australian Shepherd. I love him very much. We're doing one of our favorite things right now, which is to cuddle in bed at night and watch TV. He is a very high energy, rambunctious dog, so he doesn't like to cuddle a lot. But at bedtime, of course, he does sleep with us, and he calms down most of the time. But he is an absolute pleasure to own, and I do have a couple videos up on him where he is acting a lot better than this right here. But this is my boy Clark, and obviously he's a new addition, and I love him so very much. He's a beautiful boy. Okay, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and getting to see all of my lovely animals. It breaks my heart that, you know, some of them have passed away and I no longer have them here to show you guys. The Clove thing is so new. Oh, okay. The Clove thing is literally so new. He just passed away literally 4 days ago now, and it's just beyond hard on me. And it's just really sad that he wasn't here to show you guys, because that one is obviously still so new. But other than that, I hope you enjoy getting to see all my other wonderful pets that I love and adore oh so much. Let me know down below who your favorite pet of mine is. Very curious to know. And other than that, I do want to say thank you to my patrons as always: Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Casey, Jessica, Abby, Natalie, Cassandra, Vicky, and Steven. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being patrons. It truly means the world to me. If you guys want to be a patron, the link will be in the description box down below. It helps me out so much, and you guys get a lot of awesome perks. And other than that, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up there. And you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. And also make sure to subscribe to my other channel, Anna's World, for all of the content that is not pet related. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!